So now we are going to continue more questions from numerical ability. IBPS previous year's questions. Let us continue. So the next question is square root of 64 plus 3 whole cube is equals to 750 plus question mark. So here you can solve it like so you think it is a little bit difficult question, right? So we will leave it right now and we will solve it later. So let us go to another question. Root of 36 into root of 64 divided by 4 is equals to question mark. So let us solve this question first. So 6 into 8, we know what are the square roots, right? By 4. When you in the exam also, if you get some tough questions like this, so you can keep it for later. I will solve it later. So let us see this. So here you can see, you can just easily cancel this. So 6 to 12, you will get 12. Okay. And let us go to another question. So here the question is 60% of 750 minus 30% of 100 plus 20% of 200 is equals to question mark, right? Here you can do it simply in this way. You can just do it in this way. Just don't think a lot and do it in this way. Just cancel, 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 cancel. Okay. Then here you can see 6 5 is 30, 6 7 42, 45. Okay. So in this way we will get the answer as 460. That's it. This is the answer. In this way simply you can solve this problem. Now let us go to another problem. You can see it. In this way you can solve it. Now let us go to another problem. (76 by 37 into 148 by 57 into 87 by 8 is equals to question mark, right? Just you can do it. If you check it out properly, the cancellation is little bit difficult actually, and if you check it out in the answer, we have no decimals, so it's sure that it would be cancelled perfectly, right? You can check it out clearly if there is any chance. So you can just cancel like this: 2 sevens, 2 fours, 2 fours, 2 threes, it's 2, 2 threes, sevens. So in this way. So if you see here, you can just get cancelled. So here you can see 57 is left, right? So you can just show it. It must be divided by both of this, so you can just check it out. There is 38 into 87 by 57, right? Simply you can check it out. Six, right? With which you will get the 6. Check with options. 7 eighths is 6, right? Seven eighths is 6, right? So in the 7 eighths we will get 6. So we have two options. And so you can check it out which option will get this one. Simply just do multiply with 68. So in this way you will get this one. Okay. And you can see here so in this way we'll get this one. So you can check it out. 324, right? So I guess So it is almost near to this, so you can select 68 option. Sorry guys, these two options are wrong, right? So we have another option which is 58. So that is right. You can select that option. It is simple, don't think too much actually. Just do the normal max. It will take time, but you won't get stuck somewhere. You can just go through the things. So you can do in this way. So let us go to another problem. %47 of 2350 minus 41% of 1150. So here you can see can just write it out like this. You can just cancel it. 5 table. So it comes with 2. So in this way you can just directly do it. There's no options, right? So definitely it will get cancelled actually, maybe. But it is not getting that strange. Did we do any mistake? No, we did not do any mistake. So let us continue then. Just do the multiplication. So we can just do the multiplication simply. So here you can just simply write it. So that's it. In this way you just cancel it out. You'll get the answer. Okay, just do it in a simple way actually. You don't get too hurried off. The simple way only will get the answer. Otherwise in the exam you won't get those tricks. You will get confused. So next question. 200 into 19 divided by 400 into 10. Okay, so you can just do it in this way. Go for simple things, like you can just cancel it. You can just do cancellation in this way. and 19 by 2 is not getting cancelled, and here we have the symbols. So there is a confusion, right? Mm, yeah, we did it in a wrong way actually. These both are same. That is a mistake that we have taken. So here you can see 200 into 19 divided by everything. We have to write that mistake we have did. So in examinations you should not do these type of mistakes, and in the examinations the paper who will write it, they will do these things to confuse you. Okay, don't get stressed, will get solved easily. And just so 19 by 20, again you are not getting the answer, right? I think the question is wrong. I don't know what is the reason, but we are again facing the same problem. Okay, let us try it once again. So okay, let us first multiply this. Okay, now just let us divide it. Okay, just do the multiplication. So at the last we got the answer, right? So don't get confused actually. Even I am getting confused, maybe that's why it was happened. But yeah, in the examination the most important thing is that you will get confused. Don't get confused. Just do it in a, you should be in a peace of mind so that you don't do these type of mistakes. Okay, at the last we got the answer, right? Now let us go to another question. 240 into 12. So divided by 480 to 10 plus 4. It also looks the same type of question, right? So be careful. So let us do it first. And let us divide it. Go for small only, because later you won't get problem. So in this way we got this, right? Then if you see here we got 18 by 3, right? So we can just multiply by 10 plus 4, correct? So we all know that in 6 table it will go, right? We can just multiply it. and if you add it, you'll get this answer. So this is the answer. So in this way you can solve it. Don't get confused. The thing is that you should be with the peace of mind, so that in examination you don't take stress and you can just go through the questions. So let us go to another question. 726 divided by 121 plus 5 into 6 minus 36 is equals to question mark, right? So how to solve this one? We can just quickly write in this way. Okay, first solve this. So here it is not dividing by 2 or 3, right? If you go for 6, it is getting divided by 6. Okay, so you can just simply do that and you can just multiply this and you will get this, right? So in this way you will get the answer as 0. Okay, this is the answer. So in this way simply you can solve this question. Okay, so let us go to another one. So in this question we have 60% of 450 minus 120 is equals to question mark plus 140, right? So this one also let us see in a normal way. Go for the normal way. In the exams we don't get those tricks actually, so the normal way only will help you out. Okay, just go for normal things, just cancel it out. We can just do simple things, just get multiply. Okay, we can just get something like this and just do this. So the thing is, here we are not getting the answer in the minus, right? But here we are getting it in the minus, so we are doing some mistake, so we have to check it out. So here you can see I did a mistake actually. This is the answer. So in this way I did a mistake. So simply the answer would be 10. Okay, that's it. In this way you can solve this question. So when you get in this way, if you write something wrong also, don't get tensed out. Just check it out, what is the mistake you have done, you will get. Okay, now let us go to another question. 13 into 6 minus 12 into 4 plus 23 is equals to question mark, right? So let us solve this. I think you all know this, but if some people don't know, you can just do it in this way also. Okay, you can just do it and we will get the answer, this one. Okay, it's a simple one and you can solve this in this way. Let us go to another one. So here we have 18,000 divided by 6 divided by 5 divided by 4 divided by 3 divided by 2. Okay, so here you can simply do it in this way. Just divide it, you'll get 3000, right? So again you can divide it you'll get something like this, and now again you can divide it. You'll get something like this. Okay, now you get divided again, and you will get something like this, and you get divide again, you'll get 25. So okay, this is the answer. Simple. Don't get confused, just go for simple methods. Okay, in the exams you won't get remember the tricky things, etc. Just go for simple things what you learned from the childhood. That would help a lot. So let us go to another question. You can solve this question in this way. Now let us go to another question. So here you can see root of 256 into root of 25 divided by root 16 is equals to question mark, right? So how to solve this question, tell me? Let us see how we will go into solve this question. So here we know 16, right? 5, and we know 4. Okay, so in this way you can get cancelled. Okay, so in this way you will get the answer. It's a simple question. Okay, now let us go to another one. (25 into 40 plus 20 divided by question mark is equals to 1020. Okay, so let us solve this. You can go for a normal method, no issues. Don't get into too much tricks actually. And you will get this, right? Oh, so you can see, you know what is the answer, right? 1. Simple. You can solve this question in this way. Okay, now let us go to another one. 2 square into 4 cube into 8 square divided by 16 is equals to 2 power question mark, right? So here you can just do in this way actually. No need to multiply. You just write in this way. Okay, you just do it. Go for 8, go for 4, get cancelled. Okay, so it is asking for 2 square, right? Let's write it in the 2 square. 2 square, 2 square, 2 cube, 2 cube, right? You can just sum it out. You'll get this. So question mark is equals to 10. That's it. In this simple way you can solve this question. Okay, don't complicate the question. Numerical ability questions are very direct questions. You can solve it very easily. See, in this way. Okay, let us go to another question. And here you can see 3x minus 1 by 2 of 80 plus 60% of 50 is equals to 110, right? So here we have to calculate this. Okay, so let us see. Let's go for simple things. Don't get confused. Go for simple things. So here you can see, you can just cancel it in this way. Just cancel. So in this way we will get sorry, actually there is a minus over here, right? So here you will get in this way. Okay. So in this way you will get the x, which is nothing but 40. Okay. So in this way you can solve the problem. So don't get confused. You can easily solve this problem in this way. So the next question is like, this is not a small thing. You will be writing a lot of content over there. So let us see. So the last question asks you about, like, it is saying that shopkeeper sold an article to person A, okay, at a profit of 10%, okay, and the same article was sold to person B at a profit of 20%, okay, the overall profit is 120, okay, 120 rupees. Now then find the cost price, okay, of article. So don't get confused, just do it in a very try to do it. If you don't know these type of questions, just go for a small little thing. So they are saying that shopkeeper, right? You can take shopkeeper as S. So he sold it to A, right, at a profit of 10%. 10% profit he got, okay. Suppose if you take it, he brought it for 100 rupees, he sold it to him at something like 110, okay. So next what happened? At the same article was sold to B at a profit of 20%, right? Don't get confused. So if we see here, if it is 110, if it is what is the 20% of 110, you can just do a small calculation. Don't get confused, which is 22, right? We can just increase the 22, just add it out. That's it. He sold with 20% profit to B, okay. Then they are asking to find this out, right? So what is this? They're asking that, right? So if you check the options over here, and they also told that the overall profit is 120, right? Means here we got some 10 rupees, here we got something like 22 rupees profit, right? If we add this, we will get 32. They are saying that 32, it is equal to 32, right? So 100 equal to what? They are asking. They are asking, right? So simple, just do this. Okay, so just do division in this way. Just try it out. It will work it out. It will work or not. Let us see. In this way. Okay. 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 At the final we got CP as 375. But in the options we don't have this. Okay. So we got the wrong answer. So don't get confused actually. You don't get confused. You can do in another way. Do one thing. This is the question, right? So this is the question. We can do it in another way. Let me show it. We can do it in this way, like, let us go with the options first. Okay, let us say they are saying that CP is 470, right? Okay, let us see it out. 10% profit, right? Means 470 plus 47, right? Is the answer. Okay, this is the profit, and there's a 20% profit, right? This is a 20% profit, right? You can just do it. This is a 20% profit. It is getting in the decimal, so you can see it is wrong. Let us go to another option. So which is 400, right? They are saying 10%, right? You can simply write, okay, and they are saying 20%, right? So in this way, you will get this, right? So they said this sum is 120. So did you get that? Okay, now I got what mistake we have did. Simple mistake we have did is we have calculated this 20% on this, means on this we have calculated, but we have to calculate this 20% on this. That is the mistake we did. So let us see it out. So let us do it in another way. Okay, so we got 440, right? 20% profit. So what we will do, 20% profit means we will take 80. 440 plus 80. Okay, now let us calculate. We will get 520. Okay, we will get 80. So these are the profits. When we add this, we will get 120 as it was shown here. So this option is correct. Okay, this is the answer. You can go in this way also. Okay, simple. In this way you will get the answer. So let us go to another question. So in this way we solved it. It was little bit confusing at the first, so check it out 1 to 2 times, you will get the clarity. Okay, now let us go to another question. The question is, the salary of Kavya is rupees 12500 from her salary. She spends some amount on groceries and the amount spends on rent is rupees 2000. Okay, 2000 more than groceries. She saves the remaining rupees 4500. Find the ratio of the amount spent on groceries and rent respectfully. So this is the question we have. Okay, and they have given the options in ratio actually, not even in the values. Okay, so let us solve this question. So while seeing these types of questions, don't get confused and don't get scared actually. Just go for the simple thing, what you understood, just adapt that one only. At the final, that one only will help you. Like these tricks, these things won't help you a lot. Like you just have to go for the basics. When you go for the basics, it would be very helpful to you. If you go for those small tricks, this trick, that trick, when the exam will come, you won't remember those tricks. In that tension with less time, those things you don't remember. So it's better you go for the basics. Okay, now let us solve this question. So it is showing that okay, let us just make it little bit small. So it is showing that salary of Kavya is 12,500. Okay, from her salary she spent amount on groceries and she spent some amount on groceries. She spent some amount. Okay, and let us take it like 100 she spent. Okay, and amount spent on rent is 2000 more than groceries. It is saying that on rent it was spent 2000 more than on groceries. So let us take groceries as 1000. Okay, so what it is saying, and the amount spent on rent is 2000 more than the groceries, right? Now let us take the rent as 3000. Okay, so she saves the remaining rupees 4500. Okay, in this they got 4500 as the remaining, but in this answer we got 4000 was spent and left with 8500, and in the question it was equal to 4500. Okay, find the ratio of the amount spent on groceries and these two. This one we have to find it out. Okay, so it is showing that we got equal to 4500. Okay, we can just take it some x. I can take some x. Okay, so it was left. You can do simply another thing is that if you do the multiplication like 12,500 minus 4,500, so it was spent. So 17,000 was spent. So it was spent on groceries and rent. Okay, so if you take groceries as 15,000, sorry, so the difference is 2,000. Okay, sum is 17,000. Okay, so what are the numbers? You have to find it out. And another we have this one. We can just divide it like simply try to divide it like 5k, 7k, we won't get. Okay, 6k, 8k, 7, 9, 8, 10k. We are not getting in this way, right? Difference you are getting it 2000 here. Sum we are getting it not 17, it's getting 18, it is getting 16. Okay, it is somewhere between. So you can do one more thing. You can take the options 5:7, right? You can just do minus is 2, plus is 5 plus 7, 12, right? No, 5:3, 1, sorry, 2, difference is 2, sum is 8, 2:3, difference is 1, sum is 5, 3:5, difference is 2, sum is 8, 3:2. Difference is 1. Sum is 5. Okay. Here you can see 2 is equal to 2000. 12 is equal to 17,000. Obviously with some x factor. So you feel this one little bit confused, right? Okay. We will do it again. Let us erase it. Let us do it again. Don't get tensed actually. The simple thing is that you will get these type of doubts. If you are studying, if you prepared well also, you will get these type of doubts in the middle of the examination. So don't get tensed out. In the practice session only, if you get all these doubts, it would be very easy for you when you are writing the exam. So it is a good opportunity to have all the doubts. Okay. So that at the time of the examination, you don't get any doubts. That's why I'm doing all these doubts the students will get at the time of the examinations. They will get all these type of doubts, right? So I'm doing it before only, so that you can remember what the exactly thing you have to do. Okay. So again, let us see the question. The salary of Kavya is 12,500. From her salary, she spent some amount on grocery and the amount spent on rent is 2,000 more than grocery. She saves remaining 4,500. Find the ratio of the amount spent on grocery and rent respectively. So the Kavya's salary is 12,500. Okay. From that she saves 4,500. Okay. For rent and groceries she spends. Okay. So you can see that on the rent and groceries it was spent something like 8,000. Okay. This is rent plus groceries and the difference is 2,000. Okay. In the options we have ratio of rent and groceries. Okay. Difference 2, 2, 1, 2, 1. Again just cut it out. 2 is correct. Okay. So let us add 12, 8, 8. Okay. So 8 is correct. We can cut it off this. And here in these two options, if you have to pick one, it was shown that amount was spent on groceries and rent. Okay. Always the grocery amount was less. Here you can see it was already told that amount spent on rent is 2000 more than groceries, right? So the rent should be higher. So this option is correct. That's it. Okay, in this way, this one is correct. So in this way you can solve this question simply. You can say it out. You can say it out in this way. So I have previously told all those doubts because you all people will get those doubts at the time of examinations. So I wanted you to clear those doubts at once. That's why I have told all those things, so that you won't get confused at the examination time also. So let us go to another problem. Okay, so here the problem is two trains X and Y have a speed. 1 minute. I just wanted to tell you one thing. At the time of examination, don't get tensed. That is the main thing that you have to do. Okay, if you getting something wrong, if you are not getting something, just do it with very softly. I'll get the answer. If you get tensed out now, you won't get the answer. Instead of that, you will lose total time, total exam, etc. So it's better you don't get tensed out. Okay, if you don't get tensed out now, you will get the answer that you never studied also. If you get tensed out, you will not get the answer that you have studied also. So my sincere request and suggestion is, don't get stressed out. Okay, whatever the question may be, don't get stressed out. Okay, let us continue this. Two trains X and Y have a speed of 43 kilometers per hour and 29 kilometers per hour respectively. Okay, train X crosses a man standing in train Y in 27 seconds, while moving in the opposite direction. Find the length of train X. Okay, so here the question is, there are two trains X and Y, and X is traveling with 43 kilometers per hour, Y is traveling with 29 kilometers per hour. Okay, train X crosses a man standing in train Y in 27 seconds. Okay, it crosses a man in Y who is standing in, crosses it in 27 seconds. Okay, while moving in the opposite direction. It is not going in this way. Actually, it is not going in this way, it is going in this way. So it has crossed in 27 seconds. Okay. So find the length of the train. The question is, we have to find length of this train. Okay. So you know that these type of problems you might have seen in the physics, right? So let us see what we can do here. Okay. Simply the speed formula is, you might everyone know that, distance by time. Okay. So it is the speed, everything is with respect to both the trains, not with same train, right? It is a cumulative thing. So how to solve these type of problems? Any idea? Anyone can guess how to do this? Just like, I'm not saying that if you have prepared etc, if you don't know, it is your first class also, what you will do, that's what I want. It might be your first class. So it might be your first class, even first time you are seeing this question. Then what you think about it? Just tell me that. What is the formula for length? What is the formula for length? Any idea? These type of questions, I know the answer, I can solve it simply. But the thing is that after seeing the answer also, you will get lot of questions at the time of the examination. That's why I'm asking you, so that you just go through it, like you get the more questions over this, so that you'll get some clarity over here. Just think it out. Just think. Here you can see clearly that it is in per hour, it is in seconds. So what we have to do, the options is also in meters, so you have to convert this to meter per second. Okay, just convert it. So how to do it? 43 into, what we have to do, we are making into small, so it will increase, right? Here also, if you are, the simple trick is here, if you are making it small, here the big number will come. If you are making it big, small number will come, okay, in the numerator. You can just do the normal like multiplication or something if you want. You can just do it, or you can just keep it like this. Anything is fine. Okay, don't get too much stressed out. So what we have to do, tell me. I'm not saying that you have prepared well, you know everything, all these things. If you are not prepared well, if you are doing it the first time, what is the thing you will be doing? They say try in Y, they say try in X. Okay, it is crossing opposite direction, they said, right? Y is coming this way, X is going this way. Okay, and as X has crossed Y in 27 seconds. They are asking to find the length of the X. They have given speed here is 29 into 18 by 5. Here the speed is 43 into 18 by 5. Okay. So tell me, what we have to do? It is the meters per second. Tell me what we have to do. Is there any formula over here that we have to use? Okay, leave about the formula actually. What you can do? Just think practically. It crosses the man in the Y. I think you might have seen these problems in the JEE also. These are very common problems over there. You'll get confused, right? You'll feel like what the hell we got it, etc. Right? So what you have to do at that time? Just leave it. You just do it at the last. Just leave some place. We'll do it at the last. I'll show it at the last. Just you guys think it out what we can do. I will show it at the last. Okay. Don't get tensed out. The questions I left it out. I will do it at the last. Don't get tensed.